Hey, what's up? Kyle here again. Welcome to a brand new Q&A video where I'm going to answer all your questions, and this is a big Q&A video. I got a lot of questions here, so let's get started. First one is from the Clay Singer. Love your channel, Kyle, so here are some questions. Do you care whether a film is on DVD or Blu-ray? Not really. I get what I can get. What is a very underrated movie that you love? A very underrated movie that I love is probably... I like a lot of trauma movies, a lot of camp motion movies like Cannibal Campout, Video Violence, and all those. Those are underrated. Not a lot of people talk about those. And this movie called 555, which I really like, that's very underrated, which I absolutely love. It's a really good movie. You definitely should check those movies out. The trauma movies at Lloyd Kaufman, you're awesome. And check out the camp motions, Video Violence, Cannibal Campout, all those movies I love. There's a lot. It's really hard to say what's my favorite underrated movie. I have a lot of favorites, and 555 is another really good one. How did you get into film? Ever since I was a little kid, I always loved film, and I love getting into movies. I just always loved film. Do you have a favorite all-time movie? That's hard to say, but if I had to say one, I would say it would be Home Alone, the first one, and the second one was good too. This one's from I Made Joke. What's your favorite scary movie out of all the ones you've seen? Probably The Shining, the original Stephen King's The Shining with Jack Nicholson, which is one of my favorite actors. And I love that movie, The Shining. And definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. You probably have all seen that. It's a classic, The Shining with Stephen King. And definitely read the book of definitely read the Shining, the book. It's really good. And probably The Shining and The Evil Dead. It's hard to say what I have, but probably for scary movies, probably The Shining. Next one is from 98 Lubo. Are you a fan of Zippy Andrews films that are really weird but good? I never seen any Giuseppe Andrews films, but I'll definitely check them out. I always heard so much about them. I never got a chance to see them though. Next one is from Brian Huff Jr. Hey, my name is Brian Huff Jr. and I am a fan of yours. One, what's your favorite scary movie line? I guess one of my favorite scary movie lines is, "What's your favorite scary movie from Scream?" Number two, do you watch American Idol? No, I'm not a big fan of like those shows with reality shows. My parents watch it though. Have you seen the Ginger Dead Man? I heard I heard so much about it, and I seen the trailers and I seen the DVDs in the stores. I never got to check it out. I seen them at conventions and things. I really want to check that out though. If you were in Scream 5, which part would you would want to be, the killer or a cop or a friend of Sydney's? Probably the killer. If you could pick two horror movie icons to verse each other, who would it be for a new horror versus movie like Freddy versus Jason, like that? They should do like Chucky versus Puppet Master or something. I don't know. That's what I would like to see. Chucky versus Puppet Master or something like that, because I love the Chucky movies. Except I like the original Child's Play movies. The first three Child's Play movies. The Bride of Chucky was okay. Seed of Chucky I didn't care for, but the originals are the best. But I would like to see Chucky versus Puppet Master. Puppet Master movies are good as well. Next one is from my man Led Zeppelin 1942, Anthony Curie. What is some things you acted in? Not much. I'm trying to get into acting, but it's really hard. So, but I'm trying. I'm gonna hopefully be in the future and be in some more movies. Have you ever seen The Prowler? The Prowler. I want to see that. I'm dying to get that. That's like one of the next things on my list I want to get. It looks really cool though. It's by Blue Underground. When is Depiction of a Madman coming? That's going to be coming hopefully soon. We still have to do more shooting, and hopefully by sometime this year it will be done though. It's going to be a really good movie. I'll let you all know when that's out. And I'll put a link on the bottom of this video for the behind the scenes footage of the of depiction of a Madman that I took. What kind of camera do you shoot your movies on? The videos that I do, the around the towns and the vlogs, I shoot with an HD camera, and I also use this camera. This is just a regular picture digital camera that I use, a Kodak. This is the camera I do the vlogs on. And for the DVD updates and the conventions, I use my HD video camera, which is a really cool camera. It's really high quality, and it's one of my favorite cameras I ever bought. And for the horror movies, we use the digital camera, Doug's video camera, which is digital. It's a really high quality camera that we use for our movies. It's really cool. Do you use a boom pole mic or a shotgun mic for your movies? No, we don't, but in the future, hopefully, we're going to be doing that. Are you going to make a feature film? We actually made one feature film. It's The Legend of the Shackled Demon. I can put the link in the bonus video for that, for part one of The Legend of the Shackled Demon. It's a documentary about, it's like a documentary, like kind of like Blair Witch style, Paranormal Activity style, which, by the way, I'm hopefully going to be going to Monster Media to meet the Blair Witch cast, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'll be doing a vlog and an interview there too as well. And hopefully, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go yet, but hopefully I will.